I'm seeing other YouTubers do it this way, so I'm gonna try it this way too for a little bit. Anyway, you see these oranges right here? Well, if you get 10 of them on New Horizons, you get 10. 10 of them and sell them at Nook's Cranny. 10 of them is worth 5,000 bells. So remember that. See all these orange trees I transplanted from other islands here on the game. And I planted all these flowers here yesterday, these wild, I forgot what they're called. No, these over here near the brick wall roses. So anyway, here's Kix trying to sell some shoes and clothes. Let's see what he has to say. I hate to be ugly, but I wish you had some real shoes like you have here elsewhere, you know, in the United States or just in general to sell more popular, but maybe that's just island footwear, you know, or that's animal-like footwear there, paw slippers, so there you go. Yeah, I'm not going to buy nothing right now. You don't have what I'm interested in. Thank you. Oh, hey, Ganka. Oh, no, there comes, look, guys, there comes Nosy Tammy. I don't mean to be ugly. I like Tammy a lot, but she is kind of nosy. She's like one of those, she was a real person. She's like one of those people in their mid-40s or early 50s or however you look at it, that's an instigator. Basically likes to talk about rumors about everybody on the island. And isn't into anything worldly. So, yeah, you're not getting my bugs. Go on. Pretty funny. I'm going to try to get her attention. Watch this. I hadn't bumped into you today, I don't think. It's pretty funny. And that's like in one of my other clips. She thinks she's being pranked by a hidden camera show. Well, not really. Well, then in a way, maybe, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to ask her, what's the latest? Nice. Yeah, you're always chilling. Go work out more like you say you can. That's scaring the owl. Every time, he don't run from the animals, but he runs from the human kiddos. Oh no, a beetle. My favorite. They're worth like 300 to 500 bells a piece, depending on which species of beetles. Or lightning bugs are 300 bells a piece, which they're coming out at night. Oh, look at the rocks. Well, I let the rocks build up. I've seen you other people out there talking about manifesting and creating your own rocks. Well, I'm going to think about doing that next, but, you know, I know my island is called the Grange, if anyone wants to know. And I'm a player, so I'm letting people in starting after today on my island. Visitors in once a day. Be a local player or whatever's closest to me. So if there's anybody that wants to get in, well, your time is, just keep checking. I'm going to go ahead and just say between 12 and 3 o'clock daily, hopefully give or take. You can't get in one day and I might be busy uploading or doing something, so keep trying between 12 a.m. and 3 p.m. 5 days a week. You know, lunchtime and after. Daily. You should be able to get in my island. But then again, it's Burlington. I'm a player in Burlington. Can't give you any codes, but because that's against the rules. So basically, but I can give you my name. You should be able to find me and invite or somehow. My name's Burlington, and anyway, it's really all I can say. And the island is LaGrange, kind of say like the town of LaGrange is in different states. There's a town called LaGrange in a lot of states in the USA, like Georgia, or say, you know, Florida, for instance, something like that. That's the name of my island, L.A. Grange. This is what I've built so far. Wood and tree wood benches. log benches. So, and I put in a couple of, I don't know if I put those clips up there yet. They're to come. The log wood benches here. I can go up and show you what I can tell you what there were. So yeah, hold on. Log benches, so they're like worth 1,468 bells a piece if you craft them. You have to it's best to craft a flimsy, let me see, a flimsy axe. See that right there? Flimsy axe. You need stone, you need one piece of stone and 5 tree branches. You need very little bit of do-it-yourself supplies from Basic Elements. So, and this one, yeah, that's a high quality axe. It's really only if you want to get rid of a tree. So basically, you end up leaving a tree stump and chopping down trees just that you might want, like some fruit trees. Don't use this on any tree, period, because you'll end up getting rid of your tree and it will look tacky. So just use this one to get tree wood. You can hit it as many times. You should get 3 different types of wood per tree. Only use the flimsy axe, craft it, and it goes much farther if you craft 2 or 3 of them, because even though they wear out quicker, but still, that's the way it is. So. Oh no, look guys, a beetle. And I don't have mine there. I'm such an idiot. Oh well, he flew. Oh no, he didn't. That one's worth about 1,000 bells, I do believe. He's quite worth a bit. So if you can catch those and try not to sell them every time, you can save them up in your storage, like this storage right here in your house. If you have the storage items already available to you, this is what you do. You just, oh excuse me, I'm sorry. Go in your house, and you know, like the 4 arrows on the left side of your controller, it'll show you like you see it right there where the box is. There's storage, and just put them in storage. Like you see, I put all these fossils in storage. They're not worth much a piece, but they're worth 100 bells a piece. So that's like 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 1,000 bells, 1,100, 1,200. 1,300, 1,400, 1,500 bells. So if you save stuff up, it'll add up quick. And it's kind of like in real life. When you get paid, or if you don't have any extra bills to pay, don't spend your extra money. Save it up and let it multiply. That's the whole idea of some parts of this game. I think it's teaching people real life skills for what's about to come and so on, and just in general. It makes perfect sense. It's amazing. Animal Crossing, all their versions are great. I mean, now anyhow. So, I know, I hope I'm not boring y'all. Let me go in here into Nook's Cranny and see if I can sell something. Let me show y'all what we can do when you sell. Get a live idea of what it's like. Alright, let me see here. Oh, he said you're welcome. There it goes. I want to sell, yes. What am I offering? Okay. Like here, when it comes to fruit. Okay, 10 pairs is 1,000 bells, so this should be at least 600. That's 6 pairs, so this, if you want to sell your extra fruit and you have some accumulating, here's what you get. So it's pretty good. Fruit and oranges, like I said, just random fruits are worth a lot of bells. So if you can save those up on your storage too, you might need to eat some as well. Here you go, and for the more stuff you sell that's good, you get Nook Miles, more Nook Miles. See, that's my current balance on Nook Miles. It's 24,410. It's not very much. I'm seeing people get 100,000, yet you guys are paying for them. Which, if you have the money, that's okay. But if you could save half that money and just play a lot and build up your Nook Miles, 1,000 Nook Miles or more a day, you'd be surprised. See, these are your random. This is what I'm getting Nook Miles for, doing weeder, tomorrow's trees, planting them, shrubberies, which I got already full pay for that one in Nook Miles, 2,000. So, pretty neat. This is kind of how it works. Excuse me. Okay, I'm gonna kind of be quiet for a while, so enjoy. Mm. Okay, I'm sorry guys, I did not mean to do that. But yeah. Thank you, Tammy. Thanks a lot. Pretty funny. Well, I guess I'll just leave that there. That's what happens when you try to use the keys and hold an item at once. So I think she's irritated with me, guys. But she's kind of odd anyway. But I don't mean not to talk again. But yeah, that was pretty funny. Well, the way I look at it, that's a spot for them to water and walk through. You're not gonna cause me to dig up any other plants, you freaking animals. All right. Oh, look, guys, lightning bug. There you go. They're worth 300 bells apiece. That's what they look like. Okay, you guys, watch what I'm gonna do here. I regret it actually, laugh out loud. There it goes, playing the flower back, perfect. These are totally beautiful. And one more thing, here are some things you can sell too, like giant clams. You can save them up. Core wires are worth 60 bells a piece. The clams are worth, we'll see in here in just a second before I wrap this up. We're going to do coral and clams here at Nick's Crane. I'll show you what they're worth a piece if you want to save those.